That's pretty much the extent of it.
So moving forward, obviously we want this party to be as progressive as possible, and I want to represent that through our media company and actually be able to push through a lot of these progressive policies.
Yeah,
what do you think would be the next big step to be able to get y'all to come out and vote? Maybe, down the line, what would it take?
Down tickets are going to be where it's, Hillary is not going to pick up the super progressive vote, no matter what she does, because she's proven herself to be a liar, okay? But what's going to happen is down ticket races are going to happen all over this country of real progressives who woke up from the revolution.
Yes.
And what's really going to go down is all these down ticket races are going to pick up, and real progressives are going to take over the Democratic Party from the base up. From the base up is where it's going to happen. It's not going to happen today. It's going to happen over the next 2-3 years as elections cycle through in smaller and smaller sections. City boards, school boards, county boards, state and local government is really where the future of this progressive party is. It's not in the president level, because obviously that's just something that you can buy with, ill-gotten gains.
Right. And most of the politics really doesn't happen because of the president. It's usually, like you said, bottom up and actually paying attention past election day, because we get a lot of times we let these politicians get off with just empty promises.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened with Obama. He said, we're going to have all this change, and then as soon as he came into office, he's like, I got it from here, guys. And then everybody kind of dropped the ball. That's not going to happen again.
And why is that not going to happen?
Because people are tired of establishment politics. Young people are the future of voting and progressive politics, and none of them are happy with what's happening now. The establishment, we didn't want a second Bush, we don't want a second Clinton. This is not an oligarchy, this is a democracy, and people, young people especially, are done with it. We're not going to have it anymore.
Absolutely, major respect. So people who would come and tell you, well, you're not voting for Hillary, you're voting for Trump. And we know that, there's other candidates besides just Hillary and Trump. And so how do they factor into this?
Well, all I can say about that is I probably won't vote for Hillary Clinton. But what I tell anybody who's ever got a question about who they should vote for, I say vote with your heart. Don't vote out of fear, because voting out of fear is voting for the lesser of two evils. And voting for the lesser of two evils is still voting for evil. So you have to pick, where your heart says you should vote. If your heart tells you to vote for Hillary Clinton, then vote for Hillary Clinton. But if your heart tells you to vote for a progressive third-party candidate, or even just to waste your vote on writing in a Bernie Sanders vote just to have a message be sent out that, hey, I'm not interested, and if you don't like what we have to say, it's not our fault that the DNC loses.
Absolutely.
You can't just scare people. If you can't convince me to vote for somebody without saying the words Donald Trump, then you can't convince me to vote for somebody.
Absolutely, and I completely agree. And so I think, last question, when you say vote with your heart, I completely agree. And that doesn't just come with the candidates. I think it says vote with your heart on the issues that matter to you the most, and actually pay attention when they're actually being legislated on.